Okay, so this is a little bit of a drawing I did to help explain certain situations you might find yourself in. Let's say you're in your car and you're going down the highway and something's up ahead and you don't want to deal with it, or your car just died and you're out, you're 10 miles from home and you got your pack, so you get out and you start beating it for the bush. Okay. Now you know the general direction you want to go. Let's say, you're using this map up here. Okay, you're down here somewhere. All right, and then you're where you live is up this direction, right? So the object is to go in that direction. Well, you want to try to use the natural cover and concealment that is available to you as you're traveling during this time, because you don't want to get caught, and you want to avoid people asking you questions or harming you in some way. So you follow the tree line, and if there's a tree line, you can or whatever the terrain may offer you as far as concealment goes, whether it be buildings or foliage or trees or whatever. So you just kind of, what I do is I travel up this way through this tree line, and then beat feet across this little tree line, and then go through here. Now I've got a danger crossing here. They call this a danger crossing because it's open and it's a road, and there could be a vehicle or two coming by here that has occupants in it that are not friendly. So you want to take a pause right there. And so let's say you're in this bush over here. You just come up on this danger crossing, right? Now if you're by yourself, okay, it's a simple matter of getting across the road as fast as you can after you've waited a little while to observe it and watch what's going on down that road. Take a peek down this way, take a peek down this way, use your ears, use your nose, and just see what's going on. Just kind of get a feel for what's happening. And look across the road and see where the best place is for you to go diving into to hide out. Okay? And you might want to look for any kind of obstacles that are out this way. There could be some barbed wire, there could be a fence across here. There's all kinds of things that can be out there, but and when you make your move, you just bonsai across that road as fast as you can, get in that bush as quick as you can, and then stop again, and then listen, and then make an observation again down that road, down this road, and decide what you're going to do. But so you've crossed the road. Now you just beat feet up. You try to find a path through this tree line, and I usually try to skirt the tree line like close to the edge of it, so I can keep an eye on what's going on out here a little bit, and I can keep my ear on what's going on over here too. So I'll just be scooting that tree line, try to follow this tree line as far in the direction that I want to go, as far as possible. All right. Now, if you're in a team, let's say you got 4 people with you, all right, and so your lead guy, your point man, okay. If you're in a ranger file of some sort, which is basically one guy's ahead of you, and the next guy's ahead of him, and the next guy's ahead of him. Okay, you're not all spread out like in a wedge formation or something. In a wedge formation, it's basically just like this, with a lead guy up front and a couple guys on one side and a couple guys on the other side. And you usually use that through open terrain. But we're trying to avoid open terrain as much as possible because our whole object is to get home without being found out. So let's say you come up across this danger crossing and you get one guy who's oriented down this way, and you get another guy and his orientation is down this way to watch what's happening. And the other 2 guys, these 2 guys signal for this guy to come up, the third guy. He comes up, and when they feel it's a good time to go, they give the signal, and the guy bonsais across the road. Now he sets up. Now he's watching both ways, okay? And then the next guy, he comes up, he goes across the road. And then he sets up one way, and then the other guy can focus in on the other direction. And also what's going on in here. Now another thing is when the first guy comes across, okay, he'll generally, what he'll do is he'll take a look around, he'll scope it out and make sure there's no other dangers lurking around out here or whatever, and then he'll come back and he'll signal to the guy over here, okay, it's all right. So then he'll send another guy over. And then the last guy, he comes through, and then these guys are watching for these two guys now. And then these guys come through, and they set up, and as they're coming in here, in this area, they're setting up a little circular perimeter, okay? So they have 360 degrees of coverage of defense in that little area while everybody else is traversing through here. And then when they all get there, and then they all get reunited, then they decide what they're going to do and what direction they go in from there. But they've all successfully crossed this danger crossing, and now they're hidden away again, and they're just listening for a little while until it's time to, they figure, okay, let's go, let's go. So then they go. But then they might want to check their bearings again and all that, and check your map again. And then you might want to take a little venture out this way to take a look, see what's going on out here, and then take a look, see this way, see what's going on out here. Do a little exploratory stuff, and you might find something you might, that you can use too. And then once you decide which direction you're going to go, then you just go. And take your time. If you can, just take your time, take it easy, don't get hurt. Watch out for holes and possible traps, hunters might have laid out, or other folks might have laid out. But anyway, so that's kind of the basics on a danger crossing and how to get through some terrain, okay? And I hope that helps somebody out there. But, because you might find yourself tooling down the road one day, and then, blip, your car goes dead. Well, you're out here in the middle of the sticks, and your house is way over here, way up this way, another 10 miles. So you might have a few of these crossings to go cross across. So, anyhow, if I think of anything else on this, I'll bring it up.